electrical services, and insulation for 20-plus years. Our unwavering commitment to excellent service has earned us the trust of North and Central New Jersey communities. Call us today at 973-298-1961 to experience our dependable and caring expertise.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
At Pascarella Brothers, we love creating great food for our customers.
Everything is made daily using real fresh ingredients, and you can taste the difference.
We specialize in creating gluten-free options for our customers, all prepared in a separate area so there's no cross-contamination.
We also pride ourselves on providing unparalleled catering for events big and small.
We love what we do.
Stop into Pascarella Brothers.
You'll taste the difference.
My room is is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
Do your glory days as a high school athlete feel far behind you? Are memories of being out there competing so clear that you can feel it? But then reality sets in and your stiff back, achy knees, and painful shoulders remind you that it's been years or even decades since you could move that way. Don't worry, the team at Better with Physical Therapy's one-on-one customized care can help you feel and move better again. Their specialists will find the cause of what's slowing you down and build a plan that will help you realize that your glory days are still ahead of you. You can get better with Physical Therapy located in the Madison YMCA. Request an appointment today at betterwithpt.com.
Crust Kitchen, a unique kitchen experience. Located at 7 Cross Street in Madison. Call us at 908-525-7878 or visit crustkitchen.com to see our menu or order online.
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in, wide open net. Too easy right there. Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it! That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Limpy Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. Penty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to look.
Lineups ahead tonight on more Sussex.
Hello, and thank you for joining us at Frederick Douglass Field for a matchup between FC Motown and Morris Elite FC. I'm Grace Canizzo, and alongside me is my broadcast partner, Liza Katz. And Liza, interesting matchup today. Both teams are searching for their first win of the season. What sticks out to you?
So first of all, for Morris Elite, they are definitely on the shorter side. The average height of their squad right now is about 5'11", and so making sure to keep the ball moving, looking to penetrate on the ground and take advantage of their quickness versus a taller opponent. Additionally, Motown seems to be playing at first glance a 3-4-3. That means that both teams will be one up in the back, and so their passing will need to be pinpoint in order to create chances. Finally, just finishing. They've had chances to score all season, but have failed to convert, even though they've been keeping teams off the scoreboard, with both teams only having given up 3 goals so far this season. It'll be up to Captain Matt Moran to keep his defense organized.
Absolutely, totally agree. So looking at the lineups, which our wonderful coworker Ashley will announce in a few minutes on PA, we're looking pretty similar to what we've seen the past 2 games for Morris Elite. So Morris Elite has played 2 games, lost both of them, very close losses. Meanwhile, FC Motown has played 1 game, which they also lost. So both teams are searching for their first win here. Rutgers Newark today. Again, Matt Moran back on the defense. A lot of defensive skill. Again, while they have lost both games, Morris Elite, they have only given up a total of 3 goals. So definitely been commanding that defense. It's also worth noting, while he doesn't play defense, he plays midfield. Henrique Perestrello is not dressed today. He got hurt in the last matchup that Morris Elite had, and he's a frequent starter, so he could be a missing piece today, something to keep in mind.
Yeah, and that being said as well, on the other side of the field, FC Motown has 6'5" Maxwell Murray up top. He scored their only goal this season last time out, and they also have 4 of their players above 6 feet, so it'll be really important for Matt Moran and that defense to be making sure to keep their eyes on forwards as they come in on goal.
Absolutely, and Maxwell Murray, 6'5", and his goalkeeper, Ryan Friedberg, 6'5" as well. I'd be scared of them.
Yeah, you know, when you have that kind of threat in the air, you know, it's going to be hard for Morris Elite with their smaller team to look to score. So I think just keeping the ball moving, keeping the ball on the ground will be their best chance against a keeper who will probably be very commanding in the air.
Number 3, Number 4, Zachary Barrett. Number 5, Bryce Cordell. Number 7, Michael Bernard. Number 9, Maxwell Murray. Number 10, Thomas Cookwood. Number 11, Daniel Icheri. Number 15, Yolanda Hope. Number 16, Noah Levy. Number 17, Jason Borugi. And in goal for FC Motown, number 1, Ryan Freeberg. Now here's the starting lineup for your Morris Elite Soccer Club. Midfielder number 2, Aiden Arbor. Defender number 3, Marco Nazro. Defender number 4, Matt Moran. Forward number 7, Andre Lazo. Midfielder number 8, Ignacy Cucurella. Forward number 9, Jake Novoselsky. Defender number 12, Toby Asoba. Defender number 16, Guy Panzer. Midfielder number 18, Ethan Streeter. Midfielder number 23, Gabe Ado. And in goal for Morris Elite is number 1, Matias Molina. Now will everyone please rise and remove all hats for the playing of the national anthem. respect teams, players, and officials, and remember, it is just a game.
Both teams shaking hands here, getting ready to start. 71 degrees in Newark right now, clouds over us. Expected to rain, 80% chance at 8, but nevertheless, still a great day to play soccer. I'm sure the players are thankful to not have played this midday when it was a lot hotter. So 71 degrees, clouds over us, and coin flip here. Can't tell who won that one, but we'll see who starts with the ball in a moment. So this is only Morris Elite's third game of this season. As for FC Motown, it's their second. So both teams trying to find momentum here, search for what they're capable of, as neither team has found a win yet. Based on the formation, I think it looks like FC Motown will start with the ball. No, correction, Morris Elite will start with the ball. Looks like we have Jake Nowoshelski set to kick things off. Been key to this team. Scored 3 goals last season and senior at Columbia. So definitely a dependable goal scorer, something they need as Morris Elite searching to find their first goal of the season, losing both games 1-0 and 2-0, and we're off. High kick up to the left side of the field. That's going to be too far. Looked like Panzer was kicking that one, and looked like Streeter tried to kick up, but too far for him. So we're going to have our first goal kick. That'll be Ryan Friedberg in goal, junior at Cornell. Long ball here. Little too much for the feet of Elijah Hope and Morris Elite ball, but they'll fight to have possession on this one as no one can seem to bring the ball to the ground here. FC Motown resetting here. Lots of pressure. That was Nowoshelski responsible for the pressure that allowed him to ultimately get the ball. Looks like a little overlap action, but instead he'll play it to Cucurella. Excuse me, that was Nowoshelski. Cucurella, number 8, right next to him. Sometimes hard to see the difference.
But that's what Morris Elite has got to do to be successful in this game, looking wide to the feet of their wingers and then look to cross in or play that ball down between the outside back and the center back low.
Completely agree. A team looking for their first goal again, only as that one goes foul. FC Motown ball. As this team's searching for their first goal again. Nothing I would be too stressed about, given that it's only been 2 games. Not a crazy drought to have, but as they are searching for their first goal, taking advantage of these wide flanks is something they can use. That one played to the middle. Lots of fast play here. Maybe not going to work out for FC Motown. Seems like they were rushing the ball a little bit there, and so early into this game, no need to rush.
Yeah, it seems like Motown is going to be in a more traditional 4-3-3 here, which means that the spaces are going to be in the midfield where Morris Elite is going to be down in numbers. And so finding those wide flanks will be key to making sure that Motown can exploit that space.
Yep, and familiar face here, no surprises to see Matias Molina, goalkeeper who plays for Seton Hall University. Played 11 out of 12 games for the team last season, so familiar face. Fight for possession. Ultimately, will go out of bounds. That was Hope, who guarded that one, now winning the throw-in for his team. They'll play it back to him. Try to find a player wide. Doesn't work out. So now it'll be Morris Elite throwing. Ball looks a little congested on this far side. Might advise either team really to switch fields here. Lots of pressure on the keeper.
Yeah, Panzer looks to be wide open on this flank out on the right side. Morris Elite just can't seem to find him as their outlet, as Matias. Molina sends the ball long.
Absolutely, a lot of good ideas here, great passes, and just a little too far for the feet. Honestly, a theme in these early minutes I've seen for both teams, a lot of balls out of bounds that could definitely be prevented. Nahenki hit that one just a little too far. Easily in the hands of Molina, who will take his time, play this one short.
Good, us, gotta be us.
Opportunity again, Nahenki. Shot here, and that's gonna be a goal for FC Motown. Looked like that was Maxwell Murray. He was responsible for the other goal last game. So the only goal scorer here, he scored their one goal last game, just scored now. That was Maxwell Murray.
And again, like, just the way that FC Motown exploited that space, Murray running in behind with a nice finish to the back post. There was nothing that Molina could do there. Just a really nice finish from the number 9.
Yeah, can't really blame Molina on that one. It was just a great touch past him towards the right. Really great way to explain that. Sometimes it's not about kicking the ball as hard as you can, as that was just a light touch, just past the keeper and down early.
And that's that space that Motown's going to be able to exploit with numbers up in the midfield. So Morris Elite is just going to have to make sure that those wide players tuck in and make sure to mark that extra midfielder as much as they can. Otherwise, those plays are just going to keep happening.
Absolutely, and I love to see this reset here. I mean, often you can see a team panic when they're down so early on, but as it is so early on, no reason to rush. That one's going to be a foul called.
This could be dangerous here for Motown, looking either for a cross or if he feels bold enough to take a shot here. Test Molina.
Yeah, and they'll have to be careful with those fouls. That one right outside of the 18 could have been a way worse story if it was in the 18. Shot here. That one safely in the gloves of Molina. He's going to take his time.
First 5 minutes after a goal are always the most important. Teams generally tend to either get frantic or otherwise waste their opportunities, and so finding that momentum back will be huge for Morris Elite here.
Absolutely, and that was Cucurelli, intended for Novoselsky, a little too far. Opportunity here. And Idicheria just couldn't get to that one. Getting a little past his feet, wouldn't blame him on that. An attempted 1-2 that didn't work out, but still in Morris Elite's favor as it'll be their throw in here. Great slide tackle. Running up is Nahenki. And that's an excellent slide tackle. That was Matt Moran. That was intended for Mika Garnente, but great slide tackle by Matt Moran. Very safe with that one too. No, very clean slide tackle. So great way to just get that ball out.
Ball seems to be flat here. They seem to be switching the ball out.
Yeah, ref check that one real quick. Looks like they'll be good with this now as Nahenki will throw this one in.
Eli, you can go in this moment.
Throws it deep. Molina collects. Again, taking his time. Looks like he's going to kick this one. Commands his team to go deep, which they will. Long ball here from Molina. This one just booted up. Idicharia with the ball. Can he cross it? No, he can't. Thanks to the great defense of Nazro, but it'll still earn him a corner kick. So our first corner kick coming up here. Looks like Nahanke will take it.
This is where Morris Lead has to be extremely careful, as the height of Motown could come into play, especially with 6'5" Murray sitting on the back post right now.
Yeah, 6'5" Murray, who already has scored a goal just 9 minutes into this game, so definitely something to look out for. Here, a nice set of passes. Will they be able to cross? Yes, they will. Diving header and trying to get this ball out is Osaba. Believe that was a foul called that will be played quickly in. Ref says no. From a different distance than he wanted, I believe. They didn't leave the ball where he wanted. Molina will launch this one up. Great press. Ultimately won by Morris Elite, but they give it right back to Levy. Captain Bryce Liebel here, looking for his options, and he'll give it back to his other captain. That will be Zachary Barrett.
Jay, don't cheat. 2 outside right now.
Throw in coming here from Hope.
Complicated, Jay. Stay in dangerous areas. Walk, you can go all the way. There's no threat. Go on the edge of the box, House.
Looks like he'll try to hit that one deep. Wide open is Nahanke. He'll pass that one down. Baruji with some moves, but not able to get past the strong Morris Elite defense.
Reactions matter.
Great play there by Moran.
Hold on, turn, Jay. Turn, Jay.
Baruji decides to play it safe and give that back to his defender, LaBelle. Playing wide now on the other side. Great pressure on Barrett.
Don't overplay, Zach.
A deflection that FC Motown will ultimately win, but it was great press, and now it looks like to be paying off a little bit.
Yeah, that's the kind of press that Morris Elite is going to need for the rest of this game. They seem to be trapped in their defensive third right now, and so winning the ball higher up the field will both give their defense that time to rest while also giving them opportunities at goal.
Absolutely. Throw-in coming here from FC Motown. Morris Elite not happy about that one. Looked like it could have gone either way, not really sure, but Morris Elite claims, excuse me, not a throw-in. Thought it was out of bounds, but it was a foul, I think. Not sure. They're keeping the ball on the ground here.
Jason, take bodies away.
No, it is a free kick. I apologize. It was hard to tell if it went out of bounds or if it was a foul, but it looks like the foul was called. It's going to be a free kick. In the box, Molina will punch that one out. Another opportunity here, though. This one just booted way wide and high.
A little bit more depth. Whoa.
So now time to reset if you're Morris Elite. Again, not letting any panic get to you so early in this game. Only 12.5 minutes into this game while they're down 1-0. It is so early, so no reason to rush.
Micah, next action.
Ball in the air. No one able to get to it, so FC Motown throw in. Looks like they're going to reset here. LaBelle, senior at Louisville from Sparta, New Jersey, wearing that captain band, so important play on this team as there's an opportunity here for Morris Elite. Ball scrambled. Looks like Osaba will be on it. call there that's going to go the opposite way. So FC Motown, free kick. Looks like they called an offsides, I believe. Wouldn't know what else that could have been. So I believe it was an offsides on Osaba, but great opportunity. Great press from Morris Elite, who's able to win the ball back again. Adu doing a great job, specifically of that press. I believe he's won a couple of these balls.
Jason, Tom, come on!
This one played into the middle, and Levy able to get to it. FC Motown now in possession. Taking a breather there was Barrett. Baruji decides against the 1v1, instead playing it in the middle to his open player.
Play, tempo! Lead him now, Zach!
Great tackle. Looked like that was Ethan Streeter. Very aggressive play here.
Jason, make the box!
Shot coming up, potentially. That was a great shot and a great save. Looked like that was Garnette on the shot. A couple of Morris Elite players responsible for being in just excellent position there. Again, a lot of things on this defense that just has looked great for Morris Elite that you're not going to see on the stat sheets. You know, your midfielders, forwards get goals, assists, points. In terms of defense, you know, you're not going to see anything on your stat sheet about being in great position in the back third, but that was just an example of some great positioning that prevented another goal. Ball in the middle here. Too high for anyone. It's going to go out for a goal kick for Molina.
That's the kind of play that can change the momentum of a game as well. You know, if Morris Elite can regroup here, use that momentum they just gained with the sort of morale-boosting save off the line there from Moran to transfer that energy into moving forward and hopefully generating some more promising attacks here, that could be key for them in the next 5 or so minutes.
Absolutely, and you say 5 or so minutes. I also think they've played a few almost urgent-looking balls. If you didn't know the score of this game or the time, you might think it's late into the game that they're losing. No, it's very early on, so I think they can settle things down here or attempt to do so, and that's going to be a foul called. Garnette goes to the floor, and FC Motown ball. Chance here to steal the ball, and he will. Looking for his options as a do. He'll ultimately play it back, reset the defense. Back to Molina. Heavy pressure that will cause him to kind of just launch that one with his left foot.
Still there, Micah. Higher, what? Higher, what? Good bounce. Come on, together.
Osaba.
Narrow. Good, steal there.
Off touch from Lazo. That results in a scramble. Chance here. What can they do with it? Can they cross it is the question. Iricheria crosses it, but finds no one but Morris Elite player, which won't be helpful in his case.
Itty higher.
Crossed in again.
Football's good.
That one easily picked up by Molina.
Itty back in now. Micah, next phase.
Taking his time. looks wide. Ball headed. Scramble here. Looks like FC Motown will bring it down. Plays it wide to Nahenki. Coming in hard is Arbor. Arbor versus Nahenki. Ultimately, Nahenki will win. Arbor will win. That was great defense, but ultimately will earn a throw-in for FC Motown. Ref wants to talk to Arbor, but looks like they're good. So it's actually going to be throw-in now. Chance here. Looks to be another goal kick. For Molina, the 23-year-old from Argentina, plays that one to his defender. Ball up high. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but headed back to his defender. Coming up is Osaba. Foul, and it looks like we have a player down. That's going to be Eden Arbor. Never want to see that. Looks like he'll get up. A little friendly exchange between him and FC Motown player who knocked him down. So great to see he gets right back up, and I do with the ball here. He'll launch that one up and wide. Dude's been great in these this beginning half of the first half, and really creating some opportunities playing in that center midfield position. Ball that was able to find Arbor, but no one else.
That's what you want to see from Cucurella here, making sure to get into that middle of the field and penetrate, because if he can get there and open up that space, Arbor will be open wide, as will number 7, Andres Lazo.
Jason, stay as a 10. Cookie, you're deeper.
High press from FC Motown. Scramble for the ball. FC Motown will win it. Can Morris Elite get the ball back? Many men on him. Ultimately will reset with Nahenki, who's been key for getting this ball into the box for his team.
Noah, closer. Itzy, narrow.
Will reset. Bryce LaBelle. This time back to Barrett, who will find Baruji. Baruji tries to knock that one in, defensive header. Ultimately, back to Osaba, who will play it back to his keeper. Molina just launching that one up, seeing the high press coming on to him. Smart decision by him, quick reaction. Cucurella. Novoselsky tries to find Arbor, but instead goes to Bryce LaBelle. Chance here, that's Osaba on the defense. I don't know about that one. I personally thought that was a great defensive play, but looked like he had maybe a hand on him at most, but ref will call it foul.
Yeah, unfortunately in those situations, the ref does tend to give the offensive player the benefit of the doubt there. Whether it's clean or not isn't ultimately up to them.
A yellow card. So, key chance here for FC Motown in a great position. Essentially a corner kick, just with a better angle and closer up. So, definitely something they want to take advantage of.
Again, look for Murray here to be a factor.
defensive header out. Trying to get another chance as FC Motown. Can they cross it in here? They will. That's Nahanke again. Osaba trying to clear this one out. Ultimately just booted out, which I think was the right decision. I mean, so many players just pressing that upper third. Sometimes you just gotta boot that out.
But it's these situations here when Motown is back into their defensive third where players up top for Morris Elite have to get on the ball, make sure to pressure high, because if they don't, they may not get these chances to win the ball.
With the shot. That one right in the gloves of Molina. Could see he has the strength there, but just went right to the keeper. Brugi's a midfielder at Rutgers, was his senior year this year.
More 8 than 10. Okay, more 10 than 8.
Nahanke will throw this one in. LaBelle. Another opportunity. Can he cross it in? And that's a great slide tackle, but still another chance. Some great defensive work by Morris Elite. Nevertheless, another chance, and shot blocked by Cucurella. Nahanke, that one a little too far, but still in play. Morris Elite just trying to clear it out here, and they will. LaBelle finds his midfielder, Nahanke. Cucurella on the defense trying to get anything on this ball, trying to clear it out. Near shot, and what a beautiful defensive play that was. Guy Panzera, I mean, he really put his whole body on the line for that one, and I'm sure his whole team's thankful for that, because what a great defensive play.
Yeah, and again, those are the kind of defensive plays that can change a game. So look here for Morris Elite to hopefully regain some of their footing, regain a little more possession of the ball, and settle into this game more in the next, 15 or so minutes as this half comes to a close.
Yeah, I say this a lot, but you don't see in the stat sheet a diving header. They don't account for those things. Defenders maybe don't get enough credit sometimes, and that's something that just so worth the credit that you aren't going to see show up on a stat sheet. Another opportunity. Osaba all over it. Great work from Osaba, but FC Motown will get it. FC Motown wanted a penalty kick there as they call for a foul in the box, but won't be called. Cucurella with time and space. He'll play that one in just maybe a little bit of an off angle, so his forward's not able to get it.
Don't foul. Come on. Max, go on. Yep. Micah, come on, next action. All of us, next action.
Nice touch. He'll create space. Can they cross it in? They can. They want to maybe a little too wide, but still in bounds. Cucurella now playing this one in the middle. That one simply cleared out. Osaba. Not able to bring that one to the ground. Cucurella. Chance here. Arbor in the middle. Defensive header away. No one really there for him. Arbor again. This time to Cucurella. Great bit of defense. This one just booted up again.
Yeah, we've seen here in these last few minutes, Morris Elite is looking a lot more dangerous, finding those seams up the middle with Cucurella and then playing wide to Aiden Arbor here on this right side.
100%, and it looks like another potential chance here. Looks like a foul, but ref, I believe, will honor the advantage call. Coming hard and fast is FC Motown. Garnette. Nahanke. Levi, bring it back to his defense. Look to slow things down. Nahanke unmarked again. He is playing that defensive position, however, playing a little bit more up than his teammates, so often unmarked. LaBelle back to Nahanke.
Be brave. Progress the ball. Jason, higher. Ref. And Jay.
Could have been a foul again. I think the ref honors the advantage call. Opportunity. Not able to cross that one in, and Molina saves that from going out. So now in his gloves instead of being a corner kick, big difference clearly.
Stop slowing the game down.
And again, it looks like Motown is going time and time again to their number 9, Murray. He seems to be the biggest focal point of their offense, and if Morris Elite can clamp down on him, we might be able to see a little less offensive firepower out of the away side in the next 15 minutes before this half comes to a close.
Absolutely, he's an excellent player, was a senior at University of Vermont this year, played in every single game. Looks like Morris Elite trying to get that one up. Won't be able to, and instead there will be a foul called. So opening this field back up is FC Motown. They'll switch the field. Nahanke. Back to the defense, LaBelle. Great ball.
Make it.
This one booted in. Attempted header. Not able to do anything with it. He'll want that one back.
But that's good marking there from Morris Elite, making sure to give Murray a little bit of a push. That was just enough for him to miss that header.
Yeah, especially if it's Maxwell Murray. We already discussed this, but standing at 6'5", if you can get the ball away from his head, that's you're kind of golden from there. Can he cross it in? Cookland. That is. Struggling. That will be a foul as he goes down. So,
Yet another free kick here for Motown in a dangerous area. This is their 3rd or 4th of the half from similar position. It seems like they're trying to look to those flanks and send balls in. And it seems to be working so far, so let's see what they can do here.
Absolutely. Looks like Nahanke will begin to wind up to take this one. Asks for his 10 yards. With his left foot. Ball booted in. That one hits the crossbar. Can they get it back in the middle is the question. They can, but finds a sea of Morris Elite players who will ultimately boot the ball out. Arbor believes he's fouled. Ref doesn't do anything about that one. Crossed in, and that one just too high and far for even for some of the 6'5" heads of FC Motown. So it's going to be a throw-in. Looks like Nazra will take this one in. Space and time. This one booted up to the corner, and just too much on that one. Really had a lot of time and space there, so definitely could have taken another touch or two.
Yeah, especially on this right side. Aiden Arbor seems to be winning his matchup all day, so if Cucurella can look to his right there, you know, Arbor may be in on goal.
Absolutely, but instead will be an FC Motown throw-in. That one was too far for the feet of his forwards. Throw it in deep. Barugi. Another foul called. This time not in a dangerous position, but still not something you want to be giving up. A little heavy touch, but he'll recover from that. That's Iticheria. Cucurella. What can he do here? He finds Arbor. Arbor looks back to Osaba. Osaba has his shot, or his pass, I should say, denied and deflected. Looks like great defense by Moran guarding that ball as to go out for a goal kick.
Side then, Itzy, come on. Narrow. Forward.
Ball in the middle. Now played back. Played wide to Nahenki, who will have time. Takes that time and now plays it up to his midfielder. He'll get the ball back again. Barugi, and that's great defense by Ado. Molina picking this one up. About 9 minutes left in this half. Clock keeps running with injury time and timeouts, but hasn't been much of that today, so I believe there will be just about 9 minutes left. Chanson, a rough foul. That's going to be a yellow card.
Yeah, that's tough with Morris Elite finally finding an offense. You know, you have 3-4 players getting in the box there. That's a clear foul and a really dangerous position here for Morris Elite.
Yeah, that was Lazo who got fouled, but now we'll have a free kick opportunity. Friedberg back and commanding his defense. Panzer going back. Get a drink of water.
Yeah, we'll see what Morris Elite decides to do here. With both options available, he's got his 2 center backs behind him, as well as a couple of really good-looking options at the top of the box. If he chips a ball in, you never know what can happen in there.
Yeah, if I were him, doesn't look like any clear options in the middle given the bit of FC Motown's players in there. I'd kind of boot this one up if I were him, look for that golden place, that little spot between the 18 and the 6.
Yeah, this is the kind of ball you just put in the mixer and you see what happens. You know, goals can be scored. You know, a goal doesn't have to be beautiful. A goal's a goal's a goal, especially with just 5 minutes left in this first half. A goal here could be huge, gaining momentum going into a second half where every team has everything to play for.
Completely agree. So we'll see what they can do here. In the middle, headed away. Another opportunity, played back. Osaba on the ball, he'll play that back to his defender. That ball just a little off. That was intended for Cucurella. FC Motown throw-in. A little mistouch by Garnette. Went off his shoulder, so Morris Elite ball. Cucurella, what can he do here? Many men on him, but he'll win the ball. Attacking here, Morris Elite. Beautiful ball! Aiden Arbor versus the keeper, Friedberg. Ultimately, Friedberg gets his hands on that one, but that was a great ball. It's almost as great as you can get it as that one snuck past the defender, but put him in good position for Arbor.
And that's the kind of play you want to see out of them. You have Arbor, who you know is one of the quicker guys out here on this pitch, and so getting him into those positions where he can use his speed and get in behind could ultimately be a difference maker for them.
Completely agree. Also, worth noting that Arbor is often seen in the defensive position, today playing midfield. Is that one too far? In the middle. This one booted out. Yeah, Aiden Arbor plays for Marist. Hasn't seen much of this midfield position for Morris Elite, but he will today. Nahanke with a nice sneaky little pass. Chance here. That one in the middle and just touched a little too heavy. I imagine he intended to either do a one touch towards the opposite post or to bring that one back, but too heavy of a touch, goal kick.
Yeah, Danny, go! Danny, go! Come on!
Arbor.
It's a gift for us!
Dangerous position.
Fellas!
Maybe a poor pass, but honestly just great that he was able to get the ball out as he had about 3 defenders on him. Chance here. Not able to convert, but that was a great opportunity. Almost looked like a sort of header while on the ground. Not even a diving header, more that he was already had his knees on the ground. So interesting play, but like you said, a goal is a goal, and not a goal this time, but wouldn't have mattered if he was how he did it, if he was able to capitalize.
And again, looking for Murray in that box, even without a direct shot on goal there, directing the play, ultimately flicking that on to what looks to be Elijah Hope back there on that back post and just missing wide. Correction, sorry, that's Mika Garnett.
Scramble for the ball. Headed away. That will be Nazro. Huge tackle. 2 players down, 1 on each team. Ref immediately calls for medical.
May have jinxed it. Seems like we have our first stoppage of the day. Hope both those guys are okay.
Yeah. Both on the ground. Both took a hard hit, hoping both players are okay. Can't exactly see who it is from this angle, but like I mentioned before, the clock does not stop. So while we have 45 minutes of regular time, it will now definitely exceed that by a couple of minutes, given this time taken now to account for these injuries. Looked like it was a yellow card as well.
That looks to be Garnett on the ground for Motown and Lazo for Morris Elite.
Yeah, 2 players that you really don't want hurt. I mean, Garnett, sophomore at Portland, He turned 21 yesterday, so happy belated birthday to him. From Parlin, New Jersey. And then on the other side, you have Lazo, another player that you absolutely don't want out. Plays at NGIT. He took a gap year where he trained with a Costa Rican pro team. So
both guys seem to be okay, so that's a great sign going forward, as neither team seems to have lost a key player going into this second half.
Yeah, glad to see both are okay. They'll take it slow here, but again, just keeping in mind that this half will now definitely well exceed the 45 minutes as we enter past 44 minutes, expecting about 46 and a half maybe, as I estimate. Could go into 47, but somewhere around there. Not exactly sure how much time will be added on, but we should have at least 2 to 3 more minutes.
I don't know, you never know, especially lately with all these games going 10, 11 minutes of stoppage time. May see that here.
That is true. Booted out.
That's a great play from Molina. You love to see that out of your keeper, especially when you have a 6'5" body crushing in on you.
So this one will be settled on the ground by Friedberg, who will play to his defense. Running up and calling for it was Hope. He'll ultimately get it intended for him, but he won't be able to run and catch that one. Don't blame that one on him, though. It was a little far for his feet. Throw in here. This will be, free kick. Looks, throw in. I'm lying. By Osaba.
He knows what he's doing there.
We've officially gone past the 45-minute mark here. We'll see how much stoppage time there is in a second.
Yeah, there's been like 50 free kicks, so I think now I'm just used to saying the words free kick. Great offensive momentum here, but looks like FC Motown will slow it down. Nice tap by Osaba.
Oh, this is a chance here.
Chance. Looked like the ref had potentially already called that one offsides.
And here we're looking back at this replay. You see Aiden Arbor here fighting off the defender before playing that ball through for Lazo, who unfortunately fires wide, but that's the kind of attack you want to see out of Morris Elite here, especially in the last 5 minutes.
Absolutely, and I think even if you can't get a goal here, honestly, just these chances, off or not, like even if they're not hitting the goal, it's just you need these chances and you need these shots, something that Morris Elite hasn't been able to find in the earlier part of this game. So even if it's not exactly on target, I honestly think that these shots are definitely worth it. Chance here, great flick. What can they do here? Defensively hit back. Cucurella on him. And that's going to be our half. So 1-0, FC Motown leads Morris Elite. Both teams looking for their win. 45 minutes left. So we'll see you in the second half. Plenty of time for anything to change. I'm Grace Canizzo, and with me is Liza Katz, and we'll see you in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. Thank you.
Windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for a precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf.
Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels, all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
All you guys that play defense, shorties especially.
We train athletes and develop them for the long term. Not for the fall, not for the summer, but forever.
Experience the difference, because the difference is experience. Town Lacrosse Training.
Pipeworks Services, providing quality plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical services, and insulation for 20-plus years. Our unwavering commitment to excellent service has earned us the trust of North and Central New Jersey communities. Call us today at 973-298-1961 to experience our dependable and caring expertise.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
At Pascarella Brothers, we love creating great food for our customers.
Everything is made daily using real fresh ingredients, and you can taste the difference.
We specialize in creating gluten-free options for our customers, all prepared in a separate area so there's no cross-contamination.
We also pride ourselves on providing unparalleled catering for events big and small.
We love what we do.
Stop into Pascarella Brothers.
You'll taste the difference.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
Do your glory days as a high school athlete feel far behind you? Are memories of being out there competing so clear that you can feel it? But then reality sets in and your stiff back, achy knees, and painful shoulders remind you that it's been years or even decades since you could move that way. Don't worry, the team at Better with Physical Therapy's one-on-one customized care can help you feel and move better again. Their specialists will find the cause of what's slowing you down and build a plan that will help you realize that your glory days are still ahead of you. You can get better with Physical Therapy located in the Madison YMCA. Request an appointment today at betterwithpt.com.
Crust Kitchen, a unique kitchen experience. Located at 7 Cross Street in Madison. Call us at 908-525-7878 or visit crustkitchen.com to see our menu or order online.
Welcome back to your second half now between FC Motown, who is has 1 goal on Morris Elite's 0 right now. I'm Grace Caniza with Liza Katz. Little drizzle here. Expected some rain and definitely a little bit of a drizzle, so I'm not sure if that's going to progress, but something to keep in mind as both teams are warming up. Saw a little bit of lightning actually. So, thank you for joining us again. I mean, me and Liza are here speaking, but we have our wonderful crew who definitely doesn't get enough credit for all that they do. So, thank you, Paul, Ashley, Donovan, Emmanuel, Luke, Megan, Vanessa, Julia, Joey, and so many others. Thank you, Scott Maloney, who helps us interns, and Vincenzo Bernardo, of course. So, thank you all for helping us, because while we're speaking here, there's so many who do behind-the-scenes work that deserve the credit. So I believe it will be FC Motown that's going to kick things off in just a moment for us.
Yeah, and looking to this second half, it'll be really important to see if Morris Elite can start quicker in that first half. Giving up a goal in the first 5 minutes is not something you want to replicate here, especially now being down 1 goal. However, in those last 5 minutes, they looked as dangerous as they've looked all day. And so hoping that halftime gave them a chance to regroup and that they can continue that momentum and put a little more pressure on goal, as Motown has changed their keeper here at halftime.
Yes, they changed to Ben Vos, hope I'm saying that right, from NC State. He came from England, comes from England. So he's a freshman at NC State this year. We'll see what he can do for the team. Goalie change. Ryan Freeberg had a very impressive start for the team in that first half, so he's hoping to keep that up, of course. And on the ref's whistle, we will get started. Some more lightning. Maxwell Murray's gonna kick things off for us. And we're off. This one launched up. Collected by Molina. Opportunity here. That one right past the keeper and just out wide. That was an excellent opportunity. I mean, a lot of sudden offensive momentum. It looks like he's going to get the corner on this one. So,
and that's a big first step from Vos. The fact that he was able to come cold off the bench and seemingly get a touch on that very dangerous opportunity there from Morris Elite. Very big save from the sophomore goalkeeper from NC State. However, Morris Elite knocking on the door here early.
Knocking on the door here, and to help them do so will be Nowoshelski, who's going to take this corner in. Chance here, and another opportunity, and that's going to be a goal for Morris Elite. Looks like that one was Matt Moran.
The captain coming up big here for the home side, scoring their first goal of the year, and it's 1-1 here at Frederick Douglass Field.
Matt Moran, junior at NJIT. He's a defender, actually, so great moment for him. Captain on this team. He played 8 games last season for this team, so another familiar face.
And as you can see on that replay, a big shot from number 5, Ryan Kipnis, who came in at halftime. Deflects off the defender where Moran was waiting, back post, to just smash that home for the emphatic finish. And we're tied up here.
Yeah, you mentioned Ryan Kipnis came in, defender. He hasn't played yet this season, so this is his first appearance. Cucurella will take that one back. 1-1 game, and it already feels so different here. I mean, the difference between being down one and being tied, obviously huge, but almost a little more intense it feels now. Looks like we're gonna have a little defense, great defense. That was by Kipnis. Upon Molina's kick, it'll be back in the middle. And so another bit of defense. Now he's dragged down. That was Nazaro. Great defensive play. He'll earn the free kick.
Correction, I believe that was Daniel Zolins on the shot. He was the sub that came in at half. That's our bad. Numbers looking a little similar here.
Fair enough, yeah. So that was Daniel Zolins. He's a new member on this team already, making a great impact.
Ref! Ref! Yeah, ref! What are we doing?
This one booted high and far. Who can bring it down is the question. Looks like it will be FC Motown, who now has the momentum.
Yeah, but that goal seems to have given Morris Elite a little bit of life that they lacked in the first half, coming out in those first 5 minutes, doing what was done to them in the first half here as there's a chance.
Opportunity! And what a wonderful save. No one there to get a second chance on that. And Morris Elite players were calling for the offsides. They didn't get that one called. That was Garnette with the shot that ultimately was an excellent save by Molina. Looked like the ball went out far, so retrieving it now, Morris Elite. Throw it in. Scramble for the ball. Ultimately, Morris Elite will win in with them. Momentum. Foot race here. That's too far for both players. Keeper will get that one. Little push will result in a free kick that FC Motown will take quickly. This one goes to Hope. Plays back to his defender. Another opportunity. Played back to the defense. Nice reset. Rain now coming down on the little see-through wall we have here. Seems to be coming down a little harder. Opportunity deflected. Keeper will come out. Yeah, definitely raining.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that becomes a factor here as the field gets wetter. You know, balls will start skipping. It'll be harder to keep possession as well as control those balls out of the air. So both teams will have to maybe adjust their play style a little bit.
Absolutely, especially on a turf field where the ball already rolls a little quicker than grass typically. So the good thing about turf is it absorbs the water a little more than a grass field would.
Also a thing to keep an eye on here is the flashes of lightning we're seeing on the border of our field here. If this game were to get stopped, We would wait 15 minutes past the most recent lightning strike before resuming play.
Throw in coming from Hope. Now Morris Elite ball. A foul called. So it looks like it will be Nazro to now take this one. Nope, it will be Panzer. He leaves it to him. Just kidding. Cucurella will take it.
Some mind games being played here with FC Motown on this free kick.
Absolutely.
With us in the commentary box as well.
Great kick. That was a nice ball. Looks like it's going to be a corner. That was after Vos came out.
We've already had 2 here in the second half after only 1 in the first, so it already seems as though Morris Elite has been more dangerous in these first 10 minutes. They had most of, if not all of that first half.
100%. It looks like Cucurella will take this one. Maybe they're deceiving me again, but I'm pretty sure this time. Launches to middle, kicked back, and a wonderful opportunity. I mean, I am very impressed. Maybe right in the hands of the keeper, but great idea.
Yeah, that front post run should be open all day.
That one out of bounds. Hope with the throw-in. Trying to get it out as Morris Elite, and they will. Cucurella, time, yell his teammates. Streeter, unable to find Novoselsky. This one just booted way out.
And that's someone who Morris Elite is going to have to look for as this game goes on if they want to try and find another goal here. Novoselsky, one of their bigger players, hasn't seen much action today.
100% agree with that one. He had 3 goals last season, so definitely can put those goals up. Cucurella is going to switch this one. Osaba puts that one in. FC Motown now with the ball. Garnette will get a little tangled up here, it looks, with Streeter. Ultimately played back to the keeper. Dangerous play, a lot of pressure on the keeper who ultimately boots that one out.
That's a smart move from the forwards there, putting the young keeper under pressure, seeing what he'll do. First ball kicked out of bounds, so seems like maybe that could be a successful point for them in the second half.
Moran will retreat, tangled up with a few players, and nice defensive moves. That was Panzer who stopped that one. That one's going to be too far. Looked like that was Cookland. Tried to launch that one up, but too far to the feet of any of his teammates. Molina take his time. Punts that one past center field. Laza with great speed, and it will be a Morris Elite throw-in. Nazar will take this one.
Narrow, Jake.
Novoselsky on the ball. Tries to chip it to his teammate, not able to find success on that one. FC Motown ball. This one attempted to be played out wide. Instead, Morsley finds the ball. Bounces off of Arbor. Chance here. And what a wonderful tackle by Matt Moran. I mean, he really saved everything on that one. I mean, talk about how dangerous it is to do a slide tackle in that position, but then again, what do you have to lose if you're him when you have a player going on 1v1 with the keeper? So excellent clean slide tackle by him.
That matchup has already shown to be very important in this game, with Murray scoring that first goal. So Moran very keen to keep him in check in this second half if they want to have a chance at scoring a goal that could eventually seal this game up for them.
Garnette on the ground. Ref helps him up. Hear the wind. This one will be played out wide. Both teams calling for the ball. Ultimately, it will be the ref will honor a goal kick. So Molina now going to take this one in. We're nearly 60 minutes into this 90-minute game. So about 30 left here to go. Saba tries to launch that one back. Fighting now for the ball. Can they find the cross? No, they can't. Cucurella on the defense for that one. Scramble for the ball. Ultimately will go out and be an FC Motown ball.
Yeah, the rain's certainly starting to become a factor here as players are having a harder time controlling the ball out of the air, seeing it skip on over their feet or over their heads quite frequently in the last couple of minutes.
Hard press coming. Just as you mentioned that factor, it looked like it was a ball that hit off of Hope's foot. Now it's going to be a Morse elite throw in. Some great defense. Seeing if they can maybe slow things down as FC Motown now as they played the ball a little fast and hard. They will reset things all the way back to their last defender. Can they cross it in? No, they can't. That was hoping. Now it looks like we have a player down. Who will slowly try and find his way up. Looked like that was Ethan Streeter, but he'll get up on his feet. Glad to see he's okay. Ref tells him he has to come out. Believe it's because he hit his head. Maybe needs a concussion check real quick. So Morris Elite playing a man down until he's either subbed out or they replace him. Looked like an offsides. Close call there. As without the offsides, it would have been a goal for FC Motown.
Where's he taking it from? Found the keeper on the line. Carry it.
Defensive play by Moran, but FC Motown will recover. Osaba trying to stop that cross. He won't be able to, but the cross is out of bounds by far, so another goal kick coming up. Looks like we have substitution here. It's going to be Nate Zimmerman going in. Not sure who's coming out yet.
Looks to be the goal scorer, Murray, making way. Interesting sub here for Motown, as taking their only goal scorer of the season out in favor of a player who has not put up anything offensively yet this year.
100%, so that'll be interesting to see. I mean, Murray has definitely done very well in playing a strenuous position, so understand giving him a break, but still, as you mentioned, interesting decision given what he's proven capable of doing and putting up for the team.
Zimmerman as well. Not as big of a body as Murray, and so it'll be interesting to see here as he slots in on this right side if their play changes at all.
Some nice defense by Cucurella, but that won't stop the offense of FC Motown, who ultimately will win the throw-in from Hope. This one played in, and a sea of defense coming from Morris Elite. Ball in the middle, a little scramble chance here, and another defensive play by Morris Elite. Still not clear who is going to have possession, and looks like it'll be Morris Elite. Nice little chip by Cucurella. That ball played too far. So another opportunity coming up. Garnete maybe a little too close to the defenders of Morris Elite. Osaba scrambling for this one. Ultimately, it will be won by FC Motown. Can they cross it in? Idicheria on the ball. Matt Moran now on the defense. Ball crossed in, but finds Streeter. Looks like we have a player down as well on FC Motown. Hope. Can't exactly tell who's down in the moment. So that one was Garnete.
Another sub here for Morris Elite looks to be coming in. Number 19, Johannes Douglas.
Plays at Bradley University, a junior there. Played 13 games for them.
As Novoselsky makes way.
He's played for the Guyana youth national team as well, so fun fact there. Yeah, another goal scorer taken out. It's Novoselsky. It's like that one was potentially an offsides call. Weather conditions not ideal, but we play nevertheless. Molina is gonna take this one. Launches this one up. Scramble for the ball again. Hope back to his defender. Keeper will launch that one away.
And that's the kind of impact that the weather can have on this game, as you see the ball rolling under the foot of the FC Motown center back.
Yeah, the weather, along with the great pressure that Morris Elite is putting on FC Motown. So looks here to be Nazro, who will throw this one in. Throws it deep. Nazro. Ball crossed in. FC Motown recovering, but one back, and opportunity shot that one just wide, and a lot of power to it, but just wide and high.
Those are the kind of opportunities you want to see out of Morris Elite, as the high pressure up the field wins the ball back. And then you have the shot from number 6, going just high. But those are the kind of opportunities you want to see in these last 20 minutes.
Absolutely, another scramble for the ball, and out of bounds, but FC Motown ball. This one played wide, cleared out. Still in bounds, but cleared far. Some nice pressure. That would be Douglas on the pressure. Attempted ball up. That one too wide, goes out of bounds. Looks like we're gonna have another substitute. It's gonna be Matthew Yee, midfielder and freshman at Hofstra.
Yeah, that seems to be a good call there from the Morris Elite coach, as on that last ball, Streeter came up limping. So keep your players as healthy as possible and get a sub in there as quickly as you can, especially in these last 20 minutes where legs are important, looking for that second goal.
100%. Ethan Streeter may be missed, though, from the UK. Played 13 games for Morris Elite last season. Plays at Davidson Elkins now. Only 20 years old, by the way. Looks like players coming off the field. Refs and coaches going to discuss this weather.
Seems that we are now in a lightning delay.
As I creep over the referee, looks like he's on his weather app.
Clock is stopped at 70:12, so just about 20 minutes left in this game once we resume. But for right now,
I creep over the referee again. Looks like he's setting his timer. Again, I think that's 15 minutes. So we're going to go to a break. We'll see when we come back. Signing off is Grace Canizzo and Liza Katz. Thank you.
Gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for a precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
At Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldofamerica.com.
All you guys that play defense, shorties especially.
We train athletes and develop them for the long term. Not for the fall, not for the summer, but forever.
Experience the difference, because the difference is experience. Town Lacrosse Training.
Pipeworks Services, providing quality plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical services, and insulation for 20-plus years. Our unwavering commitment to excellent service has earned us the trust of North and Central New Jersey communities. Call us today at 973-298-1961 to experience our dependable and caring expertise.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, We are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
Whisk gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of Whisk Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
At Pascarella Brothers, we love creating great food for our customers.
Everything is made daily using real fresh ingredients, and you can taste the difference.
We specialize in creating gluten-free options for our customers, all prepared in a separate area so there's no cross-contamination.
We also pride ourselves on providing unparalleled catering for events big and small.
We love what we do.
Stop into Pascarella Brothers.
You'll taste the difference.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
Do your glory days as a high school athlete feel for more?
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
That's it, folks.
That was Morris Elite versus FC Motown. Thank you guys so much for watching, but due to a lightning delay, the game has been postponed or canceled. But thank you so much for joining us here. We hope to see you next week.
And we want to thank our play-by-play Grace and color Liza.
They were absolutely amazing, extremely professional, and they understood the game. So thank you all so much for watching. This is Joey
And Julia, and we hope you have a great night.
Right, you know, you hear it all the time, but then they say, you know, fight till the end.
The goal, 10-6.
The low bounce shot.
Opportunity again to Henke. Shot here, and that's going to be a goal for FC Motown. Looked like that was Maxwell Murray. It was Ethan Streeter. Very aggressive play here.
Jason, make the box.
Shot coming up potentially. That was a great shot and a great save. Looked like he meant on him, but he'll win the ball. Attacking here, Morris Elite. Beautiful ball. Aiden Arbor versus the keeper, Friedberg. Ultimately, Friedberg gets his hands up. Nice tap by Osaba.
Oh, this is
He's
a chance here.
onside. Chance. Looked like the ref had potential. Opportunity here. That one right past the keeper and just out wide. That was an Elski who's going to take this corner in. Chance here and another opportunity, and that's going to be a goal for Morris Elite.
In the first half, coming out in those first 5 minutes, doing what was done to them in the first half here as there's a chance.
Opportunity. And what a wonderful save. No one there. Instead, Morris Elite finds the ball. Bounces off of Arbor. Chance here. And what a wonderful tackle by Matt Moran. I mean, he really. So, Morris Elite playing a man down until he's either subbed out or they replace him. FC Motown recovering, but one back and opportunity shot that one just wide and a lot of power to it, but just